expert in how to market yourself and everything when it comes to the job search. So I'm really excited about our conversation today. Let's say you're laid off, or let's say you're just looking for a new job. How do you go about announcing to your LinkedIn network you're open to work?
To announce to your LinkedIn network that you are open to work, you can use LinkedIn's feature called Open to Work, which does a couple of things. First of all, it adds a little kind of green banner or highlight to your profile image with the hashtag Open to Work. And also, it will allow you to post what's called an Open to Work post. Now, if you don't customize that, it's not going to be very useful. It's going to be quite generic. So the key here is to customize that open to work post when you turn on open to work on your LinkedIn profile.
We'll get into how to customize it to your advantage in a moment, but what are some maybe not so good posts of these that you've seen?
Yeah, so like I said, if you don't customize it, it's going to post a very generic style of post, which I'm paraphrasing, but basically says, hey everyone, I'm looking for a new job. I'd appreciate any connections and introductions you might have for me. And if someone's reading that, the problem with that is that it doesn't give the specifics of your situation, meaning what exactly do you do? What are you looking for, etc. And I don't know about you, but when I see these style of posts, I kind of just keep scrolling because I know they are going to be all pretty much saying the same generic thing.
I keep scrolling as well. So what are some good strategies that you can tell us how to do that makes people maybe not scroll, give your post a read and help you out?
Yeah, so when you're writing your customized open to work post, you really want to try and have it achieve three things. First of all, you want to remind people what specifically you do. Just because you're connected to people on LinkedIn, it doesn't necessarily mean that they remember what you do. So the first part should be to let people know what you do specifically. And it's not just your job title. It could also kind of go a little deeper and remind people of what industries you might have experience in or how many years of experience you have. You can, almost think of this like a very mini bio that might be at the top of your resume, for example. And then after you remind people of what you do, the next key is to tell them exactly what you are looking for. Just saying, I'm looking for new opportunities doesn't tell me anything about what you hope to do in the future. So when you're writing this section about what you're looking for, you could include specific job titles, sizes of companies, even specific company names. You could even include different industries you're interested in. And then that is going to help the people reading this post really kind of connect the dots next time they maybe see a job posting or hear about an opportunity that actually aligns what you are looking for. And then after you remind people what you do, tell them what you're looking for, the last thing that you can include, which may be optional depending on if this applies to you, but you can include some deal breaker criteria. So, for example, today, working remotely might be a deal breaker for a lot of people. And if that's true for you, then you would want to post that. And one analogy that I use quite often is the idea of, looking for a house or looking for a partner. If you just tell people, hey, I'm looking for a house in this neighborhood, you will probably not get the types of houses you're looking for. Or if you say I'm looking for a partner but give no criteria, you're going to get either a lot of matches that are not aligned with what you're looking for, or people just won't help you out because it's too much work for them to try and figure out what you are looking for. So that's how people can use that open to work feature to really help hone in what they're looking for and really help their connections help them.
Sure. And I know you want people to be specific, but is there ever a time where people might be too specific, where they might be cutting off an opportunity that they don't even know that they want?
That's a really great point. And I'm sure many times in our careers or people we know, you've ended up in a situation or a role which was not even on your radar. I know it's happened to me. So I think there is not necessarily a risk that you're omitting opportunities. I think those opportunities that maybe weren't on your radar, it's going to come because someone read your experience and what you're looking for, and they themselves kind of connected the dots and thought, even though Brittany said she's looking for X, Y, and Z, based on that, I think this role might be interesting. So it kind of goes to that first part about reminding people what you do and your experience. But without doing this, I think you're not going to be able to leverage your LinkedIn network because people just won't have a clue what to look for. And let's face it, everyone is super busy, and most of the people who see your post that says, I'm looking for new opportunities, are not going to take the time to go to your full LinkedIn profile and study it and kind of extract and decipher what opportunities they should be looking for. So you have to do a little legwork to help people help you in your job search.